Today we are in Kyoto having a full day of tourist activities.
We have a lot of things to see in a short amount of time, so let's just jump into it.
First stop for us is Fushimi Inari Taisha, which are the red gates that line a pathway here in Kyoto. And we heard that the lazy people, they tire out in the beginning, so we're gonna try to hike a little bit into it to get some nice photos.
Without a lot of people.
But this is quite a bit out of, I guess, the center of Kyoto where you might get off on the metro.
But later in the day, another thing that we're doing is the famous Bamboo Grove, and that's on the opposite side of the center of Kyoto. So we're kind of going far east to the center, far west of Kyoto today.
So if you do come and do a full day tour of Kyoto, you're gonna be going back and forth a little bit. We are starting to see a lot of people. I think we're headed in the right direction. We have just walked through one of the first gates here, and there's a little food market.
Honestly, all of it looks so good too.
And I think it kind of starts in the town, and then we keep walking through the gates, and eventually it is forest more.
And way more gates.
So when you first arrive past the food area, you have a shrine temple area here, and it's quite beautiful.
There's a lot of buildings, quite extensive.
And lots of people. Just looking at the map here, we've only walked through about two what are called Torii gates, and it said that there are 1,000 ahead of us.
My brain can't even wrap around the amount of gates that that is. So the Torii gates are supposed to represent a boundary between the human world and then the sacred land of the temple that we're on. So it's kind of a transition space. They're incredible to walk. They're very beautiful. We're through the first set of gates and we're on to the second, and it definitely has thinned out the crowds quite a bit.
There's an option to turn right around, go back through that tight-knit, smaller gates, or you can come over here and yeah, a lot of less people here. We are well into the hike here, and you're hiking up a small mountain, Mount Inari. You can see that when you get here, there's a arrow on a sign showing you that. And it definitely is getting cooler, it feels like, and less people for sure. Now, just at the beginning of the Torii gates, you'll cross a railroad where the metro system passes by, and when you're done at the Torii gates, at least for us, the next thing we're gonna do is head to a small ward in the city here for where the Geisha stay. I don't know how much we'll be able to film of that, but there's also a temple that is very popular to go to.
But we'll show you that.
Right now we're headed to the Kiyomizu-dera Temple, and we are walking through where there should be a lot of geishas. And the reason that you're not allowed to take pictures of geishas, contrary to most people's belief, is not a religious reason. It's actually because they are part of the traditional arts, and just as a result of the culture in Japan, when a geisha is walking down the street, it probably means that they're going to an appointment. They're like on business hours, they're working. As part of Japanese culture, it's also not really appropriate without permission to take photos of other people. We've seen that by going into bar districts and different areas where they genuinely just say, no photos. But yeah, it's mostly a cultural reason and the fact that they're on work hours. We're on our way up to the temple right now.
And we definitely know we're on the right path because of the amount of people we have run into yet again today.
Everyone always says that Japan is so clean, so calm, so nice, and we totally agree.
But there's definitely some areas that you can find the busy markets, the busy crowds.
And it reminds us a lot of the markets that were in Thailand and Vietnam, which is great because we love those.
It's a nice surprise. We of course have to make a pit stop for matcha. Kyoto is known for their matcha, so we of course have to get some. So I'm going to a place I heard was some of the best matcha in all of Japan. So we got the matcha from GOKAGO, which I've heard is a really amazing matcha spot. We got the extra strong matcha. It comes with ice cream on top. I think it costs about 10 Canadian dollars, so it is very expensive. I got to customize how sweet I want it. So even with the ice cream, I got it extra sweet because that's how I like it. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh my gosh. By far the best matcha latte I've gotten so far. Like by miles, this is the best. We made it to the top. We're at the pagoda and it is massive and stunning.
The colors here are very what you see on TV, which is really cool to see in person. We are now at Nishiki Market. It's basically just a covered area with a ton of restaurants on every side of you. We gotta find something to eat.
Because we have been putting in the steps today and we are starving.
That's one thing to know about Kyoto. If you come here for one day, you're gonna be walking and training a lot.
So, what are your favorite shoes? We picked up some sushi for lunch. Usually at the Nishiki Market, you get a bunch of foods to try and you hit a bunch of stalls, but we were really needing a foot break, so we decided to go to a sit-in restaurant and try some different sushis. We've got like a torched salmon plate here, so I'm gonna have one of them now. That's amazing. I just love torched salmon. So good every time. Look at how cute these soy sauce holders are. We also got this salmon and avocado roll, which is like a mix between a hand roll and a sushi roll. They're just like very large pieces. Really good though.
One thing that I've been seeing a lot here is a raw shrimp nigiri. So I'm gonna try this now. Super light, not fishy at all. Honestly tastes a lot like a cooked shrimp would. I think it's really good. And then to cap off our lunch, we also got some Kobe beef dumplings, so I'm gonna try one now. These are really good. That's what we've got so far in the Nishiki Market. I think we'll have some more in our future.
Oh. Okay, we have a taiyaki here. I have been wanting to try this since we got to Japan. I'm so excited to give it this try. It's like a waffle shaped like a fish, and then the classic filling is red bean. It's not my favorite filling, so we went with custard because I think that will be really, really good. It's like a delicious waffle with that classic egg tart filling that's so sweet and so creamy. I love it.
If you know me, you know I love waffles, so I should love this too. Like a Belgian waffle batter with that creamy custard. It's so sweet, so delicious. This is a good one.
So So we just made it to Arashiyama, which is right before we go to the bamboo grove, but we actually happened to find this pond of the dragon, which has a lot to do with wishes and good luck. The sign specifically says wishes are granted to those who pray to the dragon, and that if you immerse your hands in the water, your heart will be filled with peace and it'll lead to your happiness. So we know there's coins in there, so we have some coins and we're gonna drop them in and immerse our hands and make a wish, and our hearts will be filled with peace and happiness. I'm making my wish.
Needed some extra there.
Our final thing in Kyoto is checking out the bamboo forest, so we're about to head in now.
It's about 4 o'clock, and I'm curious to see how busy it's going to be, because some of the stuff we were just at earlier was very busy.
It's definitely starting to cool down though today.
I've honestly never seen this much and this large of bamboo.
I'm so surprised at how tall it is. It's actually incredible to walk through this forest.
And there's quite a few less people than I expected for the time of day that it is.
Unless you're passing large tour groups, the forest is actually quite peaceful. We were even hearing like the birds chirping, and especially at 4 p.m. with the last bit of lights popping through, very beautiful.
What we found today is that you have about 2 instances throughout the day to get a tourist attraction almost all to yourself, which is early in the morning and later in the afternoon around dinner time. Highly recommend scheduling those things that you think are going to be the busiest for those times. As soon as we filmed that, I thought we were exiting the bamboo grove, but it just goes on forever.
Definitely a really cool walk to end our day with.
We've just come further into the bamboo grove and we're hearing a clicking sound like over and over again. And we looked it up and it's actually the bamboo growing, and it can grow up to 3 feet per day.
I cannot wrap my head around that. That is so much growth in one day. That has to be why it's like known to be such a renewable source, but it's cool to be here and like look at it and try and picture that in person. 3 feet a day.
And hearing it grow is actually crazy. We'll let you hear it too. That was our day in Kyoto.
That was a lot of walking.
It's a big city, and we had to go from one side all the way to the other in one day. It felt like a lot. I think we did over 25,000 steps when the day was fully complete.
But it's super fun. We loved all the sites that we saw. I think if I had any recommendations, I'd say at least do one more day than we did. There's so much to see there, and it's a busy day if you're trying to fit a lot of them into just one route.
And the train there is about an hour. So if you stayed one night, we do think it would be a bit more enjoyable for you.
See you in the next one.